We live, baby. We live. It's so quick.
Oh, they didn't even pull up on my end.
Mm. Bloop bloop.
All right. Now I can see.
Mm-hmm. I can see clearly now. We are live.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
oh,
Hey,
oh.
hey.
Hey, hey.
What's going on?
It's time.
It is time. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the If You Know, You Know late night show. I'm your host, Jeffrey, and I am with.
Ronika.
Come on now. Come on now. We can get a little more. That was a little G flat or something. It was Ronika. Like, come on now. Like, give us some more. Give it some shoulders. Oh boy. I done lost all the.
I was getting a little feedback, so I was trying to make sure I didn't have. Hey, Teach T saying hello. Ready. Listen, you was on time. You So
Look.
teach, teach. I need you to already put the numbers of 1 through 1,000. You know what to do. But go ahead, Jeffrey. I'm sorry.
But welcome back, everybody, to the If You Know, You Know late night show. I'm your host, Jeffrey. I'm here with Renika. And look, it's the week after Valentine's.
Mm.
Valentine's weekend. We got to do a little bit of a recap. How was the Valentine's weekend? How was it?
It was great. I spent it at the Apple store.
Oh, what'd you do at the Apple Store?
I mean, just trying to get it together so I can be able to be here with y'all.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, it was technology.
It was a little work. It was a little work, but
Look, do you feel
just that. Huh?
did you feel overwhelmed at the Apple Store?
Yes.
It's so much going on at the Apple Store. So much going on at the Apple.
Oh,
Too many people, too many stations, too much going on. The bigger the mall, the more the people.
uh, you got people just perusing. You got people that just come to just play on the iPhone or the iMac or whatever. And listen, that Genius Bar is always hooping and hollering. So I was just up there just trying to share the good news about, hey, if you get some free time, we have podcasts, we have a late night show that you need to check out. And we're already getting feedback from that. So that's what I was doing this weekend. I said, let me network while I'm over here in agony.
Look, the crazy part about it, look, it make you miss Best Buy. Because at least Best Buy was like a big warehouse, so it was like you spread out. But that Apple store, it's almost what is that? It looks like an 8 by 10, and you're trying to stuff all of the whole class. Yeah, like it is a lot going on. Whenever I see an Apple store, Renika, I just walk past.
Oh,
I
well, I
say to
couldn't do that.
myself, I was late to the iPhone, and I'm gonna be late to that store.
Oh, okay. You're just out here trying to function.
Yeah,
They know
yeah.
me there by now. Child card declined and everything. I said, okay.
Mm-mm. You know what I? You
Called
know
the
what I
bank and they
did?
said,
I'm sorry. My bad.
no, I called the bank and they were like, nah, Apple purchase, whatever. I don't even care if it's earbuds. Decline. I said, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
On
wow.
President's Day. hmm Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
They
What was the
said
bank
no.
going
It's
over?
scam likely. That's what the guy said on the other. He said, "Yeah." So I said, "I'm sitting up here with my ID. Like I just want to buy these headphones." He said, "No." So what you gonna need to do is go to another merchant. Like I'm literally with the phone on speaker, and the guy's is like, "Did he just tell you to go somewhere else?" I said, "He definitely did." He said, "Don't buy nothing from here.
Oh, wow.
People like to scam from here. Is that what
Mm. That's
everybody want? Apple?"
that's crazy. Now they can tell you the vendor.
Yes.
Yeah, the vendor that's scamming. Yeah,
He said, "No."
it doesn't have to be the vendor, but they may have lack of security, and because they have your numbers. Yeah. Wow.
Said bye. Basically, they said bye, bitch. So I went out to that lot and collected myself, and then next thing you know, I got a notification that said, "Is this you at the Apple store?" Yeah, do me on. I
Yeah.
blame the administration. But hey, Robin,
Hey, hey. Look, look, mine for the Valentine's recap is I learned something new this weekend. It's called Gallon Vine. Gallon.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Where
I
you
can't even
been?
pronounce it.
Valentine's?
That's what it is. What is it?
Where
Galentine.
you been?
I
Where
ain't
you
never
been?
heard of no damn
What?
Galentine. Never. One of my friends, she was here in New York, from the Bronx. She was like, yeah, it was a gallons. I was like, what is that? And then she's like, oh yeah, like we play games, we do stuff. Like I'm just like, wow, like typically, from a guy standpoint, we just kind of that just kind of pops up. We don't organize that we gonna have so I was just like a galentine. Oh wow. Like first time I got a new wrinkle in my brain. That's how never had heard of it. Never.
Well, it's even hard for you to say it. That's how much
Right.
you don't believe in it.
How do you say it again?
Galentine's.
Galentine.
Instead of Valentine, you just replace the V with the G. That's it. You over here like galvanizing, like you ready to start a whole like we are against whatever the hell y'all talking about. That's what it was giving. But you just replace the V with the G. It's Galentine. This mug is
Ah.
Galvantine. That's like, what the hell? No.
Look, I was giving,
Ah,
look, I was giving MAGA
yes,
energy towards Valentine.
you are. Tanisha, oh, people are chiming in. Jennifer said, greetings, y'all. Brandy said, hey, good people. Hey,
Hey,
Tanisha said, Jeffrey is perplexed. That is, thank you. That's the perfect word. He is perplexed.
yeah, I was
Time. He over here Galvin
stunned.
times. I was like, what?
I had never heard of nothing like that. Come on,
Yeah, he is
there's got
ready
to be
to.
somebody else out there that has never heard of Galentine's.
Robert, because he just said, I have never heard
Okay,
of Valentine's. I guess I'm lost to JB. But you know how to spell it. Probably because I just gave you the
yeah, it's
tools, huh?
Valentine to put a
Robert.
G. You just look, you broke it
Robert.
to us in slow dummy
I
for
did.
us.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Um,
that's a little bit of my recap for the weekend. I learned something new. So, but as Renika said earlier, everybody make sure you put your numbers in
I'm
the
already recording. I'm ready. I'm ready. I got two already. We're going to answer five live. If we got enough time, we'll keep going. But before we go any further, we need you all to share this live. Go and share it. Go on
That's
and
right.
share it.
That's right.
Go on and share the live. You got to share this with a homie. You can't keep this goodness to yourself. You just can't. You got to share this and you got to share the please do tell. I mean, just share the wealth. You love a good story. You love a good PPP. Whatever it is, you love it, but you need to share it. Robert, I will get back to that comment in just a second. But before you even keep going toe to toe with me, Robert, in the comments, you share this live. I need everyone to share this live. Share with your audience in order for us all to be a part of If You Know, You Know. I do want to chime in on what Brandy had to say. She said Parks and Recreation for Valentine's Day. Okay then. Robert says, Ronika, get that stank look off your face saying Robert just because you got that red lipstick on. Leave me
That means
be.
that means shout out to the red lipstick tonight.
Thank you.
Oh, we see it. We see it.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it's the light. I think it's the light tonight. Thank
We
you, Robert. And then Brandy said, watch the Parks and Rec Valentine's Day episode. So that's the
Ah,
homework.
okay. I was just gonna
Oh,
say, look, I
okay.
used to watch Park and Rec, but I gave it up after a while. But I will go back and watch that one because I don't know nothing about no Galentine's Day.
Uh, my sister's saying we have homework. Please share. Please, okay. Please share what? You better share this live.
She said homework. She said share. Show her how to share.
You better
Just
share this
share
live.
and send it to her. you know.
Just
Um,
saying.
but how you doing?
Hey, Tina. Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, we it's about that time as we jump into it,
Look,
hot off the press. Um, are we gonna give a little politics or are we gonna give a little pop culture first?
I do want to. Do we want to tell the people that we probably need to remind them that we will not be live next week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Next week is midwinter break. So
Mm-hmm.
we will actually not go live next week. So 226
Mm-hmm.
from at 10:15 we will not be live. We will be back in the month of March. We will take the week off, but we want to make sure that we were respectful of your time and be thankful by telling you ahead of time versus us, oh, you having it, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna respect you.
Yeah.
Y'all respect us. We respect you. Let's do it. But next week we won't be here. But the
Yeah.
following, we don't want you to fall off and say, "Oh, they missing it." You know, that first
Mm-hmm.
thing black people, oh,
Mm-hmm.
they
I
missing
know
it. You know,
they was consistent and they didn't fell off. No, we telling you
we
that
telling
we're
you,
taking a
nah,
week off.
yeah, we look. And the words of Tony Braxton, breathe again.
Breathe again.
All right,
I've been quoting Tony all day.
that's crazy.
I said the heat so because they said, oh, the heat is moving through your body. Temperature is rising. Can you feel the heat? The heat.
Okay,
That's Tony.
okay, Tony B.
That's Tony. Uh, I'm giving Tony out here. Uh, no, said, man, that's disturbing news. It is disturbing, but we're doing it.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
weird since I feel like you want to go there with me tonight.
So it's
All
you and
right,
my.
what we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? You want me to go first?
It's up to you. Look. We're not glitching, y'all.
You go first. You go first.
I knew I had to say
I
something
did
because
too.
if I didn't say anything, you weren't gonna move. Like
I
you're
was just, I'm
too competitive, too competitive. I was like, I give up. I give up. I give up. Anyway, all right. So before we transition, look. So first, what we do is, if it's your first episode, we're going into politics. I know a lot of people are, but what we tackle here is we tackle politics, pop culture, and then we give for the people. All right. So it's this week in politics. All right. Sound off.
1, 2.
The first, the first one. Have y'all heard of the Save Act? Okay.
Please do tell.
The Save Act is something that President Trump decided to pass the Congress, and it actually was passed by Congress, and now it goes to the Senate. And it states that during elections, you either have to have a birth certificate or your passport to vote. Those are the only two documents that will showcase that you are an actual American. So if you do not have your birth certificate and you do or you do not have your passport, then you will not be able to vote.
This is wild.
So I looked at it. I said, "Hey, all right, look, I think I'm a pretty affluent person. I've
Hmm.
traveled a lot. I didn't get a passport until the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So that would mean roughly the first 12 years of eligibility, I wouldn't have been able to vote if I wouldn't have had a passport. Then, secondly, when you're just talking about birth certificates, well, what if I'm in another state that is opposite? Let's say if I'm living in Illinois and my birth certificate says the state of Michigan, do that mean I'm not eligible to vote in the state that I'm living? Another example would be if I was a female and I got married and my last name changed. would that mean that my name on my birth certificate is different than the name that's actually on my passport? There's a lot that's unpacked there. Doing a little bit of research, it says that it may disenfranchise 20 million people from actually voting. I actually got an opportunity to see on my Instagram because I follow a lot of people because if you don't follow people and look and then you decipher, then you don't know. Um,
Ooh.
so what I did is I had an opportunity to see a lady that actually doing early voting during an election in Texas, and they turned her away. Said that she didn't have the proper identification. She didn't have a birth certificate nor a passport. She actually had a passport. They said, well, they didn't see the passport in the system. And so they were trying to suppress her vote. I understand that this is only in February, but there's elections that are coming up, whether it's a school board election in May or whether it's a special election or whether it's a primary. But we do know that the midterms are coming up in November. I think that if we don't press the gas against our politicians and say, hey, do not pass the SAVE Act bill, one, hey, we know that they're also wanting to stop mail in voting, as in saying, hey, these ballots are all illegal. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
um, that's ridiculous. To say that no other country do mail in voting, that's a lie. There's 20 other countries at least that actually do mail in voting. Um, there's documentation that shows back in the 2004 election that less than 100 of the 30 million votes that were cast had election fraud. Less than 100. It was actually 86 out of over 30 million votes. What they're trying to do is suppress us from utilizing our right to vote. If they do this, they will continue to do what they've done over the last year. If you like it, allow it. If you don't like it, do something about it. All right. That's about the save back. The second thing I'm gonna touch, y'all know I'm going, them Epstein files.
So
Woo,
wait,
woo,
before you go there, because Brandy said poll tax, but if you are married, your birth certificate will not match, and it will affect red states. I just want to quickly say that when it came time for my mother to upgrade to the real ID for Michigan, that was a whole mess because she wasn't born in the state, and so she's been married, so you have to provide both the birth certificate and the marriage certificate to show the name change. And I said, this is just for the real ID. This isn't even for a passport. So you mean to tell me that this could possibly, that could not even matter. It could be the passport or the birth certificate.
look, the crazy
Okay.
part. Look, the crazy part about I know someone that they had to actually do a name change as a grown adult because it was spelled wrong. Um, their name was spelled wrong on their birth certificate. It was spelled differently than how it was pronounced as as a family.
Mm.
So they actually had to do a name change, but no one had ever corrected it. No one had ever corrected no school record. It was decades. No one had ever corrected, and they had to go back and actually, you know, do a name change. So we're playing with fire here, you guys. So that
Hmm.
save act, it's important.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine. You're fine. Because we got number time for
Mm?
them Epstein files.
Yeah.
Ah, come on now. What is this
I'm
week?
ready.
Week number what? I told y'all we were never going to get rid of these Epstein files. Nothing
Mm-mm.
fires me up better than a Epstein file story. And if you woke up this morning and you follow the news, you will woke up that former dethroned, thrown out Prince Andrew, which is the king's brother,
Brother.
had been arrested, well, detained, because I don't want to be sued. Detained.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He was detained for 12 hours. Now, Renika, people, I don't think America really understands like how people across the world really think of the British family.
Oh, because
Like it's beyond like even nationalities. I have a friend that was Jamaican, and they were kind of like ragging on the American system. And then their alternative was talking about the Queen. I was like, the Queen? I was like, she doesn't even stay in your country. Like, what are you even talking about? So, but um, colonialism is a hell of a drug. It's drugged a lot of people. But the thing is here, former Prince Andrews, he's the first person in their family to be arrested since like 2002. And the last person, she was arrested because she had a vicious dog. Like that's just like they're as they would say, they're hoity toity. You understand what I'm saying? Like we are above the fray. We are
yeah.
above the fray that's beneath us. And they had already, Queen Elizabeth had already taken away certain things from Prince Andrew. And then his brother, once she passed away, the brother said, "You're out of Buckingham Palace. Like, you got to go, buddy." And then some people would say, "Well, what did he do?" Well, he's all over the Epstein files. As in, there's a photograph of him. There's a photograph of him above a woman with his hand in her midriff stomach area and him with a smile at the camera. This is the same guy in 2019 when they pressed him after Epstein had been convicted. They pressed him about his ties and with him, and he said, "Well, it was for um uh it was worth the relationship because Europe would, excuse me, the UK would benefit in some form or fashion financially." It's something that we're seeing in this whole pattern. It's kind of like when Pam Bondi last week insulted us as the American public, and she said that we should be talking about how great the Dow is doing or how great the stock market is doing, and not about these women that have been raped by these pedophiles, or actually they're women now, but they were children. When you see documentation, we're releasing millions of files and they're showing documentation, not just in conversation, but in photographs and video of young girls. It's ridiculous. I saw a representative from the state of California. If you want to see it, just inbox me. I'll send it to you. Where there's a lot with these Epstein files. Um, it's crazy how, and as I wrap it up, it's crazy how everyone else is being pulled down, as in there's the fall dealing with the royal family in Norway. There's ambassadors that are resigning. But here in America, we've turned a blind eye. We allow Donald Trump to still be who he is. And we
Mm-hmm.
allow, yesterday in the state of Ohio, the billionaire from Victoria's Secret, he's worth $10.1 billion. He said his name's is throughout the Epstein files. He said that he was conned. That was his uh, that was his motive. That was his ammo. I was conned by Epstein. How did you allow someone that you did not know to con you when you went there and raped young girls? That don't sound like a con. It sounds like to me that you were caught. All right. That's Epstein. I'm telling you, look, it's getting hot. And I told y'all that next week, and I'm mad that look, it's midwinter break, but I'm gonna come back hot in March because on the 26th and the 27th, we give
Oh,
Hillary
Oh.
Clinton, y'all. I'm telling you, it's only gets better. This is better than Days of Our Lives when I used to have to watch it with my grandma when I was a kid. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So, the third and final thing when it comes to politics is, and this is the brass tack, as old folks would say, the jobs report. I don't know if y'all know. Um, we received a jobs report this morning. It was the chief economic advisor. Um, he released the report, and it stated that America gained 181,000 jobs in 2025.
Mm.
One would say, man, well, that's a lot. No, 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 no. This is the same America. I'll just throw it out there. During the Obama administration, that was pulling in 300,000 to 400,000 jobs per month. But this is 2025 in this America. We brought in 181,000 jobs for the year. And our president boasters and showcase that they've laid off 300,000 to 400,000 people in 2025. The reality check of it is this: with those numbers, that means we've gained 300 jobs per state per month in the year of 2025. Just imagine, in the state of Michigan, in the state of New York, in the state of Florida, in the state of California, in the state of Nevada, each one of us only brought in 300 jobs in January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Come on now. It comes up to 300 jobs per state per month. Pathetic numbers. And then they got the nerve to attempt to scare us with this new term called AI and our job security. Sounds like to me we're on the ass end of the ass end. And that's my last part when it comes to politics. So thank everybody. Please share. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and off to you, Renika.
Get those numbers in 1 through 3,000. If we've already done that number, we try to go two above or two below. But if we've done those two, we move on to the next. But we are accepting 5 numbers. Unless we have more time, then we'll keep going. But I am Ronika, and I'm here with pop culture. Dun dun. Okay.
I love that. I love the.
What? Okay. I just want to kind of piggyback off of the Epstein files because I've been seeing on my feed funny videos and reels saying that y'all better burn your last Bath and Body Works candle, and where these kids gonna take these pictures for Life Touch because both of the founders and CEOs were in the Epstein files.
Pedophile.
Freak.
Life Touch, Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret.
You're nasty. All of y'all just nasty and gonna ride with the Demogorgons. If you haven't watched Stranger Things, then you wouldn't know that reference. Okay. All right, my next one. And this is to me. Ooh, and Tina, you know, whenever you submit a number, I clench. All cheeks are clenched, face and buttocks. I'm like, what is gonna be behind that number? Okay. Hmm. I don't know why y'all is also including me. We are on the 10th season of the show. Why are we still watching Love is Blind on Netflix, y'all? Why are we still doing this to ourselves? The whole you don't see this person, you talk for what, a couple of weeks or so, you fall in love, sight unseen, and then you see each other, and then you're like, oh my gosh, we're so in love. Yes, I love you, I love you. And then you're engaged, it's your fiance, you go on this trip and you find a reason to have sex with this person. Just say you just horny child. And then you move in for a couple weeks and then you decide at the end of this whole experience if love really is blind, you have to say yes or no at the altar. And the way that people be saying yes and no at this altar, I'm like, stop it. We're in the 10th season. I know that this season is also looking, because the previous seasons it was a mixture of ages, but this one really focuses on the I would say the elder millennials. That would also be me. Is a part of this pool. But I'm just we talking about we got doctors in here, internal medicine doctors, we got nurse practitioners, software engineers, and I'm just thinking that people are just come looking for a come up and they just trying to grow their social media because there's no way. Okay, yep, I'm just let that go. Okay, Love is Blind season 10. If you haven't tried, I mean, if you feel like just do it. Okay, also over there on Netflix, and just know that I'm not being paid. This is just stuff that I am entertained by, and I just want to share with you all. I don't want to gatekeep it all. But if they do start cutting me a check, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up there. I'm gonna be even more dramatic. There was an era and a time when oh, Danita has checked in. Hey, hey girl. But you're talking about not the booty clenching, no, for real. I don't know what's going on. I'm nervous. So, and then my sister said, "Love is Blind is like love after lockup. It's a train wreck. Yeah, that we just cannot seem to look away from. You just have to watch." Okay, there was an era in time. Even I had my dad watching an episode of this, and he was just like, "Oh man, this they dumb." There's a new series out on Netflix called Reality Check. Lean in if you've seen it. Oh, okay. Lean in. Okay. He's leaning out, so lean in if you've seen it. Okay. So, Reality Check is a docu-series about America's Next Top Model. And you all in these memes about Tyra Banks and just being really insensitive and being a bully and being a mean girl. Um, that series reminded me of a time when I thought, I'll never be a model. And not because I'm not, fit or anything, or I wasn't fit back then, but it was just like, I'm not willing to go through all of that. To hear the stories of the women that were a part of America's Next Top Model and Tyra Banks, girl, you in danger, girl. That's all I gotta say. You in danger, because the fact that you signed up to be a part of this docu series, you weren't a part of any production, you weren't able to see like any early screenings. You watched it with the rest of us, and now you see what everybody else got to say about you. Girl, you better stay. I think she's in Australia now. You better just stay down yonder, down under y'all. Just stay there, girl. Stay there, cause you ain't welcome back over here. You gonna have to be like our allegedly gonna have to be like Russell Simmons. Just
He come in and out.
stay abroad. Stay abroad. Okay. Okay. Next.
I do wanna check in on it. I've never
Yeah.
seen America's Top Model. But I do want to see the behind the scenes.
Oh, it's.
It sounds like it's given like that, like them Nickelodeon kids.
Oh yes, yes. It's pretty sad. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, I made my dad watch an episode when I was during my recovery period after my accident, and he was like, "There ain't nowhere else to go. Only had one TV in the house." And he over here like, "Shh." His favorite shit. Like, what are we watching? And it was an episode when the girls had to do the runway, and there was a pendulum swinging back and forth, and then he's over here coaching them from the couch, saying, "Yeah, everybody dumb, because pendulum, you know that once it swings one way, it has to come back the other way. So when you're walking, you just don't think that it's gonna come back on you." I said, you talking to me, but I mean, I don't think they can hear you. So yes, you do need to watch the whole behind the scenes of that, or watch that series. It might make you want. I actually last year, I went back and watched from season one, and they had so many cycles. Like
How many
I didn't.
seasons?
they had cycles, so sometimes they would have two cycles in 1 year. So I believe it was 20 cycles or maybe even more than that. But
Um,
I think I checked out around cycle 12 or so, maybe.
it's
Maybe.
crazy. I never was into fashion or anything. But living out here, they have like
You
New
got
York Fashion Week. And like
yes.
it's look, there's they shutting down like certain areas. You can't even navigate in that area because it is, or you meet somebody and say, "Oh yeah, I'm really working hard this week because it well these because typically I think New York Fashion Week is 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken because it's
Yeah.
got so big it's 2 weeks. So but yeah, I didn't know any of that. 10 years ago, nope, not a clue.
It was over 10. It was like 20.
I'm just saying from my
Oh,
perspective.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, it was. Yes. Okay. Now, this is where I talk about us as black folks because, I mean, this is the first thing I thought of when Brother Jesse Jackson died.
Rest in peace, the ancestor.
Rest in peace for sure. It's just like asking who got the body. I was over here like, is Jesse finna be lying in state? And if so, where he gonna be at? Why are we like this? Because even Jeffrey and I had a conversation with our last, what was it? President Carter was the last president today. Jeffrey was like, "Oh, I'm
I'm
finna ride
going.
in there so I can watch him." I said, "Lion State." So that was the first thing I thought about with Jesse. And then, lo and behold, I log into social media, and one of the first graphics I see is the whole itinerary for this weekend for Jesse Jackson. And the first line says Lion State, and I said, "That just made my little black heart warm." Just we love a good lion state. Why are we like this? Who got the body and where they lying in state?
We got to celebrate our people. We're
Mm-hmm.
all about the celebration of our people. That's like you go New Orleans, the funeral can turn into
Yes. Second line. Act like you know, Bluck, what you heard. Um. Okay. You all. Oh. Okay. Um. This just happened. Like this just was released not even an hour ago.
oh wow.
If you watched Grey's Anatomy in the very beginning, from the very beginning. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. There's somebody. Okay, wait. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Okay. Okay. You have thoughts?
I never watched Grey's Anatomy. So you was like breaking news and then it's Grey's Anatomy. But anyway, I know there are some Grey's Anatomy people on here.
Chad, hey. Yes, you been in love? You didn't know that brother Jesse was he didn't die, child. He didn't die. He's an ancestor. Okay.
You said you've been in love. You didn't know that.
You know this was just about
That's what black people say. You've been in love. What's wrong with you? You don't know what's
That's
going
now
on.
day. I'm like, wait a minute. And Danita said, "Oh, my sister was damn near in tears on the phone." Child.
Yeah, because we grew up. Look, I'm telling you, Jesse Jackson was huge. Anyway,
Okay. I almost went into ink because I was reading it again. Grey's Anatomy. If you remember Dr. McSteamy, Dr. Mark Sloan, that was uh, if you ain't watched it, then you gon' there was a plane crash and he died in it. But in real life, he died today.
oh wow.
ABC7 Chicago announced that. So maybe around the 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time hour, is that Dr. Mark Sloan is. Oh, okay. That's what Danita was talking about. She said, "No, my sister called me in tears." I kind of, oh my gosh, I kind of laughed, but then I seen she was serious. Jennifer said, "I'm with you, JB. Never watched Grace."
Yeah. Mm,
Anywho,
like it.
guys, if you're a fan, then our friend and very, very hot Dr. Mark Sloan is now an ancestor in real life. So, whew, bummed about that. It's kind of like when we lost Dawson Creek just a few weeks ago. If you don't, I don't want to wait for. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna
That's all
say you
right.
got to give me an indicator, or I'm gonna
No.
just stare into
Okay.
the
I was
abyss.
Dawson's Creek. Dawson's Creek.
I
Okay.
don't want
I don't want them to cut me off thinking I'm copyright. Okay. Should I do mine for the people?
to. I'm in.
Okay. It's very simple, you all. Yeah, Brandon, he died in real life, child, today, like an hour ago. Beware of false prophets.
Mm. Mm.
There is a young lady that I followed on Periscope that is, I believe, now a pastor. And a lot of the things that she says is very damaging and very toxic. And I know we throw that word around a whole lot, but um and she calls herself a prophet. I believe she calls herself a prophetess. Be careful. Um the first thing I'm going to ask, especially because we're in an age where people are, I'm gonna be honest, they're desperate. They are they are dealing with a crisis of their own, and they are doing whatever they can for the dollar bill, y'all. Like, I'll always stand on integrity and morals, and I'm seeing a lot of people that's like, and I'm trying to make that $25 right now, so you got it for me or not. And I'm seeing a lot of people being directed and or being pointed into a direction, being led into a direction that is the demise to a lot of communities. So um even in our own communities, they you need to be very, very aware of false prophets.
And that's for the
Thank you.
people. All
Hey,
right.
Mariah.
I'm gonna jump in for mine for the profit. I mean, excuse me, for the profits. Ah, mine for the people. Well, that's it. We are prophets. So,
Hmm.
mine is this, and it actually ties into yours, Renika.
Mm.
Um, about that dollar bill. What I've seen over the last 17 or so days is a travesty.
Mm.
Have y'all seen Savannah Guthrie's mother missing? I don't know about anybody else. It bothers me.
Hmm.
It bothers me every day, every time that I think about it. To know that we're in this country and that your 84-year-old mother can be swept out of her home, sight unseen,
Hmm.
in ailing health, and we got cameras everywhere, and no one can give an answer. My heart goes out to the family. My heart goes out. Look, I saw a meme, Renika, that showed a person. It's in my story, Instagram story. It made me want to watch or get up and go help. Look, I was watching the video when they released the guy. Like, what can I get? I was like, his eyebrows is thin.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he's left-handed. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I was upset with myself when they came back 4 days after releasing the photo and saying, "Oh, he had a ring on his finger." I was like, "Damn, I didn't catch it,"
Mm-hmm.
because I'm heartbroken that they can't find what has happened to her mother. And one would say, "Well, how is that for the people?" Well, family's everything,
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who you are. I don't know what you do, but have some compassion. Get that woman home. I'm serious. And y'all know I get serious. Like, I'm serious about that. Like, I am upset about Savannah
Yeah.
Guthrie's mother being missing.
Yeah.
because you don't mess with kids, Epstein, and you don't mess with the elderly. Savannah's Guthrie's mom. All right. And
Mm-hmm.
that's mine for the people.
All
I'm pissed
right.
about that, Renika. I am.
Denise,
I am.
Danita said amen.
I am. Yeah,
Amen
I
to
think
that
about it
one.
every day. Every day. It ain't funny either. Look, because I was gonna come in and say some funny stuff about it because
Yeah.
it's you can make it as if you want to make it comedic, you can make it into a joke because it's so damn unbelievable
Yep. Yeah. That part.
that
Yeah.
all of a sudden we can say during our era. I mean, we've already had crazy shit happen during our era. We had 9/11 happen. We've had the
Mhm.
stock market crash. Now
This
we had a
COVID.
whole. You said what?
COVID.
We've had COVID.
What?
Now all of a sudden you got a whole person, mama, a whole person that's on TV. Look, people say celebrity. She do the damn news. And they just took her mama.
Nationwide. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's it. Let's go into these damn numbers. I'm upset.
Danita said, I agree. If my mom was missing, I would be going insane. Okay.
Insane.
You
Insane.
think I'm finna work? I'm in the corner like, I need y'all to figure this shit out now.
Mm-mm.
Now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
let us know what we can
Thank
do.
you for that.
Let us
Yes.
know what we can do, Savannah. And because black people eat something else.
Mm. That is- Now that.
So,
Okay. So we have our five
all
numbers.
right now. All right. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
The first number is 890, as
All
in
right.
890.
All right, everybody. So we're going into our numbers. It's number season.
Mm-hmm.
1 to 3,000, and we going to 890.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Just 890.
Oh, wow. What is your favorite way to spend a Sunday? Not you excited because we asked you.
I love a good Sunday fun day.
Uh-uh.
Brunch with friends. And that could be at the house, at a restaurant, but brunch with my friends. Brunch in New York kind of feels like a brunch every Sunday, but we've definitely brunched on a Sunday in New York, and it's nothing like it.
Okay.
It's a DJ too. The DJ be banging, so just putting that out there.
All right. What is my favorite way to spend a Oh, man. Football Sunday, 1 to 11. Keep it
We
simple.
know.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I used to do it with Subway sandwich, and then all of a sudden, Subway is a fraud, so I had to switch it up. Subway's a fraud, they serving garbage. So, but now I'll throw stuff on the grill, but nothing like my favorite way. But my Sunday's always been when I used to play flag football and stuff on a Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then we go watch football. So it's always then it would be like 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. So at least now it's only 1 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to what Brandy said. She said she has a pacemaker that tracks her. And then to answer the question
But they
for
can I jump in for a second with the
yeah.
pacemaker? Look, yeah, Brandy, they got a pacemaker to track her, but they didn't start talking about that pacemaker until 2 weeks after she was gone. Like you knew the day of, they started saying, "Oh, she has a pacemaker, so she cannot be away." Well, that was a damn lie, because you can. All right, that was number one. Then 2 weeks later, you say, "Oh, we're gonna use a tracking device." The fucking first night, you should have used a tracking device. It's my mom here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's botched. It is the worst I've ever seen. It is. All right, sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Jennifer says brunch on a patio is how she likes to spend her Sundays. And then Danita said in the bed with wine watching football. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, with church to start it off. Oh,
But you
Danita.
gotta get back to the bed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You gotta get back in those comfy clothes. Sunday fun day. Okay. Next number.
Mhm.
900.
Damn, they up in these numbers today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you regret?
We oh, okay. Go ahead.
You said what?
I think they keeping a tally on which numbers they didn't ask, so they ain't repeating. But go ahead. 900 is.
Do you regret going to college? Do you regret going or not going to college?
I regret where I went. Regret. But college was some of the best years of my life, both undergrad and grad. But yeah, if I can redo where I went to undergrad, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Understood.
What about you?
Um, I do not regret going to college because the
Mm.
alternative was going to the military, and then like we went to war like during my little era. So
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know, man. I don't know. Like
yeah,
it's so much respect for people that's in the military from my standpoint. I just respect them. My grandfather, my uncle, they
my
all was in the
dad.
military. Um, but I do regret the debt.
Oh,
I do regret the debt. I do regret the debt,
yes.
especially with the new administration telling people you shouldn't go to college and stuff like that. Like there's alternatives to college. There was not an alternative to college during my era. Now they're talking alternatives.
Yep. Um, my sister says I should have went to an HBCU. Uh,
That's a
it's
good
never
one.
too late. It's never too late. And then Danita said, I wish I could have went away to college also.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Say word. Okay. Where the rest of our homies? Y'all just watching and not submit or not giving y'all answers? We like when y'all talk back. We see y'all. We appreciate y'all. But again, if you are new, if you're not new, don't forget to share this live. People like stories and people like to engage when we're live. So, and then, but if you're in the replay, hello, welcome. We're having fun over here. Don't forget to catch us live, 10:15 p.m. on Thursdays, Eastern Standard Time.
It's the late night show. Come on
It's
now.
the if you know, you know.
Come on now.
Late night show. Okay, the next number is Danita said, here we go. I regret that I wasted a lot of time not going to class.
Look, we all. I had some
Mm-hmm.
W's too. I had some withdrawals when you
Mm-hmm.
go
For
there. So
sure. W's, I's, all the above.
whew,
Okay.
I just
The
know I
next
wasn't winning. Well, a W, a I, and an N. A W is a withdrawal, a I is an incomplete, and an N is a no mark. I didn't win though.
this is all off the dome, ladies and gents. Off. Okay. The next number. Oh, Janet says, hey y'all.
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
1147.
Which one?
1147.
All right.
Damn,
Ele-
y'all giving the numbers tonight, huh?
how do you feel about growing older?
Okay, y'all.
They hit a home run on that one, didn't they?
Oh, literally, as we're talking, I was looking in the mirror like, looking in the camera like, is this from me wearing glasses or do I need to start wearing cucumbers to bed? Because I said these aren't bags, but it's like a little.
Well, I was told if you keep touching it, it's only gonna do something.
Shut up.
So
But that's how I really been. I've been like, okay. I know that Whitley's mom, Diane Carroll, um, she was saying that, okay, you need to put cucumbers. I got a cucumber in the refrigerator. I was over here thinking, really. Um, my sister said, oh my, the check engine light comes on for sure.
I love
And
that.
then John says, man, put me back in the stomach.
She said, start me over, Captain.
Back in the stomach.
Mm-mm.
Um, and then Danita said, I just came from an MRI for my knees. There's your answer. 18, you said my number. Of course it is. Of course it is. My sister said your teeth go to hell.
It's a whole process, everything. You've used them too much. Everything on your body you use too much.
That is so true. Wait, is John that Nettie?
Yes.
Oh, child, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She said, okay. The adulting ish ain't for me. If I knew, I'm sick of this zooming. Like, jeez,
Man, it's on you.
jeez, it's like pores. I mean, if we just because we the subject, Nettie
Look,
said,
hey, I'm sorry. Go.
no, go ahead.
Look, you used to talk about me with the Zoom. Now yours is zooming in. You don't like it so much.
I was like, it's counting hair follicles and everything.
Not you on the mic like this.
I'm like you can't see me. Like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Nettie said the adulting ish ain't for me. If I knew, I wouldn't have signed up.
Man.
Yeah, and Bev says, well, let me tell you about getting out. It's a challenge and a gift. And then 18, he says, amen, sister. Oh my gosh.
But what I say, how do I feel about getting or growing? How do I feel about growing older? Is you gotta warm up them. You gotta oil up them bones.
Mm.
You gotta keep them moving. Don't go into that hole. I want to sit for 5 to 10 years,
Oh man.
and it'll slip up on you. I know somebody. I know somebody in their 20s looking like, how the hell 5 or 10 years slip up on you?
It will. Keep on moving. Don't stop. No. I feel
Yeah,
like I was just 30.
yeah, it'll slip up on you. It'll slip up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing, and the real deal is when the ones you used to call kids, now they grown. That's
Uh,
how it transitions.
Brandy said no one told us about Miss Perry. No one told us about Miss Perry menopause. No one told us about anything. Perry, Minnie, no I mean not I think I know I watched my mom go through it, but I thought it was just a few hot flashes here and there. But I what?
Is
Uh
it drastic for the body?
Jennifer said it's a comfortable season for sure. Comfortable or uncomfortable?
Because
Now I
I
wonder.
remember, I remember hearing my mom when I was, I want to say like into high school years. She's like, "Oh, I'm hot," and then all of a sudden, Trill, bring me a cover. I'm cold.
Yeah.
Like what? All right, I just know I'm under fire during that period of time. I've heard they say menopause, and then as a kid, I was under fire. I just felt I was doing good things, so I didn't get in trouble.
Ah. Oh, my sister says she's comfortable in the skin that she's in at this age. And then we're getting older. And then Danita said 44 slipped upon me.
That's a hell of a slip. That's a hell of a slip.
Ah, it's like a slide. Okay.
What
Next
number?
number 375.
Man, they hitting them all because
What? We did not
we didn't even have these numbers.
Huh.
Ah!
Oh dear.
What part of life would you put a big warning label on, and why?
What part of life? Ooh. Oh gosh.
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna give two. And the
Okay.
only reason why I'm gonna give two is because I work with kids,
Okay.
and so I'm gonna give a female and a male perspective. The warning label on life, females, 12. Watch them. We're boys. They can be older. There needs to be a warning label initially. You need to. There's no way that you should have a daughter that don't know about all the way to 18 at the age of 12.
Yeah.
If not, you're sending your daughter out there with predators. All right. And it
Mm.
could just be somebody that just wanna embarrass them. Not even like trying to do anything sexual, but you need to be able to have them ready by 12. As a boy, specifically one that looks like me, I would say the warning label is 18. If you ain't got it together, or at least have somebody around you that you know that can knuckle your head together at 18, then seek help. And what I mean by seek help, as in just ask somebody, because that's one of the things that's very hard for us to do. But ask somebody that you know, that you see, that you could strive to be in that direction, not like them, but in that direction. So 12 and 18 would be my first warning label.
Brandy says, mm,
Bless you.
thank you. 21 to 25. Mine is for speaking from the perspective of a woman. Mine is definitely going to be 18 because 18 legally you're viewed as an adult, and men will come out of any and everywhere with any monetary value to conquer what they can of this young woman. So I'm definitely going to say 18 because that is what I experienced from. It's like, oh, she's legal now. Okay. Now I can
Mhm.
try her. So yeah, it would definitely be 18.
All right. What's our next number?
Next number,
Mm-hmm.
19.
What is your favorite outfit?
My favorite outfit?
Mm-hmm.
um, it will more than likely be, and I'm gonna do from head to toe. Um,
Damn.
if my
Y'all hear
hair,
that, cuz?
yes, if my hair is done, if or without, it's always gonna be something up and through here, a red lip, a hoop, dressed in all black like the omen. There's going to be color on the nails. And if it is fall or winter or even sometimes spring, a very nice and show stopping coat.
Hello.
I do prefer a flat now for the shoes. It's usually I don't know how in this big age I didn't got into Jordans. Um or, or a nice boot. I love a nice boot.
Damn.
Oh,
No.
and Jennifer said anything red for Ronika. You know it. That's what I said.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna go with favorite outfit. The first thing popped in my head was a 49er jersey.
Mm.
But I've always been a baseball hat guy. And if you know me, I've always had a baseball hat. So if I can put a hat on his head, I'm pretty sure it's a hat somewhere up in here. Yep, right up there, my New York hat. So yep, I love baseball hats. So
Nice.
it ain't an outfit, but I'm not an
Since that's
outfit type of guy. But I guess like maybe joggers.
mm-hmm.
Yep. So,
Yeah, I think that was in your story
probably.
or some track pants. Okay. Danita said, so I was driving and I missed the last question, but my favorite outfit is a summer dress with sandals and my purple hair.
So look like she on her way to a date.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that was it for the numbers, unless I missed one. you all, are we wrapping up early tonight? Well, that's kind of how it was last week too. We've been on it, on it. My sister says she loves the sundress. Don't we all? Don't we all? Don't we? Don't we? Don't we all? I seen two other numbers floating out there, but they were answering our question. So, did you want to keep going?
I just got
With
a question for you.
oh, go ahead.
Did you get a chance to see Tiana Taylor's new movie on Netflix?
No, I think it's on HBO Max too, right? Or no, it's a
Um,
different one.
Either or.
Okay.
It's with Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I have not seen it. It's on
Oh.
my stuff or items to watch, but have you seen it?
Yes. I actually got a
Okay.
chance to see it, but they were complaining. You know, she won a Golden Globe for that. And
Yeah.
so they were complaining that when black women win, they have to be sexualized, you know, for them to actually win. And so
Mm,
that was just like one of the debates where it was like, do black women have to be sexualized for them to actually win? But then it was like, well, I know black women that have won that didn't have to be portrayed sexually, but I think they were trying to map it with Holly Berry with
Halle
my,
Berry, yeah. Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
but just like a lot of that whole fetishism, that vibe that we're feeling that's going around is just crazy.
And I wonder if it's because it's you are for being over sexualized or playing the role of like a mammy or something like that. I feel like other than those two, for a very long time, that was the only time we were really recognized.
Or it's like a real dramatic role, like
Yeah.
you hate your kids, or
Color Purple.
beat by your spouse, or
Mm-hmm.
things of that nature, just having a negative connotation. So
Danita dropped a question because she said, "Can I get a number right quick?" And Tish T said, "Or angry."
or
Yeah,
angry,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
and then that angry. Thank you, TC.
yeah.
That angry black woman stereotype can last, and they look. I've seen it. And what I mean by that, as in someone react because the black female has just given them the answer
Mm-hmm.
question,
Yeah.
but because it wasn't subsidiary or docile or looking down, then it's assumed as aggressive. I just think it's assertive. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's with confidence. You know, so yeah, I that angry role, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah. The whole angry black woman. It's a trigger every time.
Yeah.
The next number or the last number is 925. Oh,
Not 925. That used to
yeah.
be them numbers have been hard, but
You
925.
know it, 925-5523.
My mama number was 925-1455. My grandma number was 925-8435. If you know, you know. Okay? Mhm.
So funny.
Come on now. So my grandma ain't had that number since 2006. And I know it like 20 years, and I know it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. What birthday do you feel is more of a landmark? 16, 18, or 21st?
Ooh. Oh my gosh. It's
Oh, you know.
something about that 21st.
Not with that bite of the lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see you. You ain't on the phone with me. Welcome back.
Here. Present.
I was there. Like
Anyways,
I peeked through the blinds too.
I seen you through the window.
Right. I seen you. Damn. Jeez.
You forgot to close your shades last night. Nettie said the 21st. Thank you. Danita said I couldn't type Granny's number quick enough. No, the 21st is, I think that is a time in your life when people are just saying, like 18, you become an adult, but 21, they're like, oh, you know better because you'd have been an adult for at least 3 years. You're able to taste alcohol. Um, I feel like that's around the time where you're just starting to really discover yourself, like just kind of from the adolescent to like that's when you really like, ooh, people they can give me drinks now. I think that's what I think about with the 21st. It's like you adult now. You could do a
Man,
whole lot with that.
I'm gonna go with 18.
Oh, Brandy said 18 as well. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 18 because you graduated from high school
Mm-hmm.
or you are about to graduate from high school, so it's like the real. It's nothing like everybody got to go to school and you don't have to. Like
Ooh.
it's just a different feel.
Mm-hmm.
And then for me it was 18 because I learned my um shout out to my old step father, JW. He taught me how to tie a tie on my
Mm-hmm.
18th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And so typically any young man that I've worked with or I've worked for, actually not worked with, but worked for because I worked for the organization, I've taught
Mm-hmm.
them how to tie a tie. So it actually gave me a skill set to give to somebody else. And I did that at 18. Um, and so that's why I would go with 18.
Uh, Danita also said 18 and said I was able to drive, work, and all the other stuff. My mom's watching. Hey, mom.
Mm-mm.
So, yeah, that's all of our numbers for tonight.
We got numbers. We're done with numbers. All
Mm-hmm.
right. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
look, we
Mm-hmm.
want to thank everybody for contributing with our numbers. Uh, Renika, do you have anything?
I don't. Again, we want to remind you all that we will not be live next week. It's our midwinter.
Midwinter break. Got
So,
to teach
yeah,
them new things.
yeah.
Midwinter break.
Yeah, so we will see you again in March, but we will not be live next week. But we so appreciate you all for even showing up, for staying up late and rocking with us.
On the late night.
Yeah, the late night. If you know, you know. So yeah, thank you. Not Tanisha saying good night.
Damn. All right.
Damn.
Don't put the remote down yet.
Still signing off.
All right, Renika, where can they find you?
You can find me here on Facebook, Ronika Williams, RONNIKA, like at the bottom. And then I am Ronika.Williams on Instagram and Threads. And
Okay.
LinkedIn if you feeling froggy.
Come on now. Look, actually that's crazy. I just connected somebody with a job.
On
Uh
LinkedIn.
yeah, yeah. Well, actually it was a friend of mine that was looking for a job and I saw one of my friends um post on their LinkedIn that they had a position open. And
Mm,
I saw it, I connected, whole conversation, interview process. Crazy. You just
great.
never know. You never know.
Mm-hmm. You never know. You never know.
You can find me here. Thank everybody for coming out tonight. Hit us up on the Please Do Tell podcast. Our
Yes.
late night show. We do it on Facebook. Um, actually, yeah, it'll be another whole platform in the coming weeks. But we do this on Facebook. But follow us. Go check us out on um YouTube, Spotify, Apple. We do our Please Do Tell podcast. We actually just recorded our 100 episode
100th episode.
100 episode on the
Pew,
Please.
pew, pew, pew.
So look forward on that on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, correct?
Mm. Yes, that is correct.
Upcoming Tuesday, it will be released. If you don't know, just make sure you inbox us. We'll even send you the link. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Mm-hmm.
think. We'll send you the link. You good, Renika?
I'm good.
All right, y'all good, y'all?
I think they good. We getting all kind of hearts and love.
All right, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll holler at y'all.
All
Have a good night.
right. Good night.
See you in my